Designers, this is your chance to show off your skills and pick up some major VC for it.
That's right, we're debuting the 2K TV Jersey Creator Challenge. Starting now and through May 29th, submit your best design from one of the many uniform creator tools in 2K22.
Setting over the busy metropolis of Houston, Texas. And that's where we're coming to you from tonight. Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And, of course, David Aldridge is joining us tonight from the sideline. DA, it's all yours.
Thank you very much. Jaren Jackson Jr. is continuing in his father's NBA footsteps. Asked about that influence, Jaren said, just his heart for the game and tenacity. You have to be able to shoot and play defense because you don't want to be a liability. At the end of the day, my dad did all of that, and he won a ring. Kevin Jaren Jr. wants that last part, too.
I can see why, DA, and I think he's well on his way. Thank you for that one. Two very athletic teams here, Greg. A game that's sure to produce a lot of highlights. And Memphis's starting group. MP is out there with Jackson. Then it's Brooks. Then it's Morant. And it's Bain in at the two guard. And for the Rockets, Jayshawn Tate out there with Martin. Then there's Gordon. Then it's Christian Wood. And it's Wall in at the point. And it's going to be the Grizzlies off the tip. The pass to Morant. The dish to MP. Memphis moving it around. Brooks, the pass to MP. It's Morant in the corner. 6 on the shot clock. Over Wall. Here's strength for them. Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
So the Memphis Grizzlies able to put the first points up on the board. Wood can't hit. Now here's Morant. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession.
Memphis ball.
Here's Morant. Last game he had 12. And the layup's good off the glass.
The contact can't trip Morant up. He just glides past it and into his shot.
And it's Wall with the ball for the Houston Rockets. 4-point game. To the inside. Stolen by Jackson. Here's MP. Second shot opportunity. Yes, that goes in.
You've got to be aware of him at all times. He's a bully on the backboards.
So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. There's the lob to the hoop. Martin against MP. Wood trying to free himself up. They get it again.
It does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
And that one's good. Morant.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possession.
Now here's Wall. He's been playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. Gordon inside, guarded by Jackson. 5 on the clock. Here's Wall, and the shot falls short this time.
You're not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
And Morant gets it to go on the assist by MP. Morant's got 6.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
And Houston calls their first time out of the game. They come into this one following the loss to the Grizzlies.
Total embarrassment. I was shocked at how poorly they played. I think they were shocked.
Yeah, and you know, those losses really hurt when you can't get anything going your way, everything's going against you. Very frustrating.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Wall. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Boy, you love Wall's tenacity there. Takes the contact and finds a way to finish through it.
And the dunk by Jackson.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
Now here's Gordon. Outside, Wall. Pass to Wood. 6 to shoot. It's rebounded by Memphis. MP's got his 6th rebound on the night.
And coming out of high school, John Morant said he was a no-star recruit. One reason he may have been overlooked was his small-town upbringing. Growing up in Dalzell, South Carolina. Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Now here's Wall. Floats it up for Wood. And the rejection by MP. Şengün with the bucket.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
And that one is good.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Rockets trail by 12. 52 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Ball passes to Wood. And finished off by Wood.
Well, we talk about it all the time. Hard work pays off, and Wood works extremely hard to fight for the finish he wanted there.
Here's Payne, defended by Gordon, to the middle. MP feeds it to Jackson. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got his 4th assist in this one. Morant against Wall. And he makes that one. Wall's got his 2nd bucket tonight.
You know, sometimes you see the edge to Wall's game come out in these situations. Tight defense inside, contact, and he just is determined not to be denied.
And it's Morant missing. Now Tate. And here's Wall outside. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's Memphis with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. And we'll be right back after this. Well, John Wall, one of the most explosive guards in the NBA, and he knows the importance of keeping teams honest with his perimeter shot.
When my jump shot's going, it opens up the floor so much more for me and my teammates and give me those guys open looks. And it's just the hard work I put in and these guys trusting and believing me. I've been able to knock down open shots.
Well, Craig, we've seen plenty of other players improve their jump shot during their time in the NBA.
And as he slows down with age, I think that will be the key for Wall, increasing his confidence from range.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. In a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Grizzlies.
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
They've been distributing the ball really well tonight, too. I mean, a decent number of assists so far for them.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So on the floor for Houston, we've got Joe Ingles, and it's Garuba in at the 4 spot. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Rockets was terrific. He scored 22 points and made an impact on the glass with 7 rebounds. His performance was impressive, and his team is playing well thanks to an effort like that from him. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this one. Feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
And Clark, you know, you were actually one of the original stretch bigs, so do you think your game would be more suited for today's NBA?
Kevin, stretch big may be stretching it a little bit in analyzing my game. I did have a decent shot, but my work was done with ball skills and scoring inside. I would have added the perimeter shot, so I think I would have been able to handle today's game effectively, being kind of a combo forward. Big enough to do work inside, but skilled enough to get outside, too.
And so here is Houston after the miss from MP. Morant with the steal. Here's Bain, and it's good. 2 points. Bain's got. This is it to Ingles. Clock at 6. The pass to Ray. And they get it back.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Typically, there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout.
Charge, guys, for Memphis. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. Back right after this. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Taking a look at the Grizzlies. Jackson is out there with MP. Then it's Morant. Then it's Brooks. And it's Bain in at the 2 spot. Here's Morant. The 7-footer falls. Morant's got 17 now.
And I love the tenacity, guys. He simply can will his way into games at times and exert his presence.
Wood can't hit.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Morant dishes to MP. From 8, puts the move on. And the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
An elite scorer, demonstrating once again how fast he can fill it up.
And so it's Wall. He brings it up for the Rockets. Down by 15. Denied by Morant. MP against Gordon. MP, no good. Houston's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9.
And if you're wondering if Ja Morant lacks for confidence, well, look no further than his point.
Oh, my goodness!
Oh, yeah.
What a play!
And, guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure.
Yes, indeed. Let's just call him ladder climber.
Morant against Wall. And the rejection by MP. Here's the 3. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
Everything working for them out of the half as they've hit 4 of their first 5 shots.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Wood kicks to Martin. And the rejection by MP. And the ball goes out of bounds. Touched by MP. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile 1 block.
And, guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Rockets checked in for Memphis. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Here's Şengün. And just miss after miss right now.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Now a timeout called by Houston.
To Houston.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Jackson. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Garuba the pass to Ingles. Houston moving it around. On the wing, Porter. The Rockets again can't hit.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
MP dishes to Clark. Ingles with the ball. Guarded now by Clark. Şengün passes to Ray. No good on the triple. And the Grizzlies leading by 22. Back to MP. And MP throws it down.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Good evening, Kevin. Now, the NBA does get high marks for its diversity, but there is some frustration on that front when you look at head coaches and front office positions. All-star Karl Anthony Towns said, men of color deserve a chance to lead a team, run an organization, and make their mark. Not just with a jersey on, but with a suit on. Guys?
Thank you, David. Timeout called the Rockets. You have to like what you're seeing from Ja Morant.
And he's in a complete groove right now. I don't think they can stop him altogether, but they at least need to make him work a little harder than he has been.
making a change here. Tillman's checked in.
Grizzlies.
Both teams making substitutions here. Here's Morant. We've got Wood. Jayshawn Tate out there with Martin. Then it's Porter. And it's Wall in at the 1 spot. That's the 5 for Houston right now. It's good. MP's got 20 points.
Has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Adams puts every ounce of energy into his defense. He's not out there to contest shots. He's out there to reject them.
The dynamic, Greg, between players and officials is always interesting. With some players saying they think there's a lot of room for improvement. What do you think?
Well, we do see players getting teed up for simply making their case, and really the guys just want to play. So, yeah, you'd love to see a little bit more harmony out on the floor, and maybe we need to get those two groups together in the offseason to break bread and try to smooth over that relationship.
And the first one at the line is good. And both free throws good for Williams. Well, Clark, with the success of the play-in tournament, Commissioner Silver pushing for a mid-season tournament with the winning team earning $1 million per player.
You know, Kevin, adding additional games I think would be a challenge. I'm not quite sold on that, but I do know that $1 million would incentivize role players. The question is whether or not star players would be as motivated to add more games in the middle of the season.
We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Tate kicks to Matthews.
And nothing's been easy for them, especially in this half.
Floats it up for MP. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Who's the best young catalyst in the game? Some people will say Doncic, some will say Trae Young, and some might even say Ja Morant.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Just 5 on the clock. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim.
If you're waiting for him to miss when he's that open, you're going to be in for a long wait. Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Wood passes to Tice. And the rejection by MP. And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball here. Gordon's checked in for Tate.
For your Rockets, Eric Gordon.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Shot clock at 5. Near the three-point line, it's Gordon. Williams with the block. Moran finds MP. And MP throws it down hard.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game.
Guys, it's going to be a long time before we see another one just like that.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this. No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
1:57 left to play in the final quarter. Outside Williams. MP right side. Lays it up and banks it in. MP's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
Yeah, that's right where they wanted to go with the ball, in rhythm.
Grizzlies have gone 7 of 9 from the field down the stretch here in the fourth quarter. Terrific shooting.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Memphis.
The differential in assists led to a lot of open looks, and it also helped to get more guys involved in the offense easily.
And they made the defense adjust, but they just couldn't come up with an answer.
And so this is going to end up as victory number 24 on the year.
And just bulldozing their way through this season series. The victory here tonight will make it 3-0 for the year, with one left to be played against the Rockets.
And what a huge standout performance it was
for MP.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
MP against Gordon. MP, and he uses the glass on the layup. MP's got 30.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Houston moving the ball around. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Off target with the free throw line, Jay. And the Grizzlies with possession here. Down low. Rockets with the rebound. Outside Gordon. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. So long and good night, everyone.
Yeah. Hear that. And then, yeah, right, I know that ain't my thing. Boy, I wear black locks, turn back blocks into black ops, stunting turn into half knocks. If you get, man, it's an hour before Matlock and them show up. If you're rent late, then they padlocking your dough up. My come up was ugly, store trips, colorful money, hugging the tummy. Nothing was that Brooklyn borough is thorough over Bengals. They throw like Burrow and like you burrowed and you block again just to make all that blur. I can't believe I made it. Like that's supposed to be sterile, but here I am, and my words are certainly fertile. A twist of the wrist, your favorite artist turns into a mural. Y'all wearing dresses and purses, stressing them Birkins, fam. I'll put a in that gown, popping circumstance.
I can tell you ain't from Brown that. Tell your favorite rapper that I want my sound back. On God, my can't allow that. We up in the whip and pull up where your house at. With the loud, beat them where you found that. Unannounced, get the bass, then we bounce. Off right, so much cap, it's astounding. East side, run them up in your township. Back in the lab again, back on your again. I then whip through Madison, out East Afghanistan. We this skirt, do dirt like Zatarans. I've been so adamant, so cold like avalanche. I go by Babylon, deep in my bag again. More moolah, more problems, go crazy. Ferragamo, Barricado, tunnel under just like a El Chapo. up on my. Me no sin, no stamps. You get a. Whole squad on some. This that church is on the move. Pulpit, you with a cool kid. Deuce, click. Small room full of. Could become a tomb or a nuisance. Share my dogs come with a toolkit. They act a fool with. All my dreaming be elusive. I need the whole thing.
Cold-blooded, I've been hunted by a slew of.